Well, good morning and welcome back to Doggone RV'N Travels with my girls. Well, we're still at Boundary Dam right now. We had a very nice night. It rained heavy for a little bit, woke us up at 1 a.m. But we woke up this morning and it's quiet, thick clouds, overcast, fog crawling out of the trees and the gullies and the canyons here. And all you hear is the birds waking up. The girls slept really good, and I fed them this morning, had my first cup of coffee, and decided to come down here and start this section off down by the waterfront. So, anyway, if you guys ever make it up this way, call ahead, make phone reservations for the cave tour, which is free, and hopefully they'll open up the Boundary Dam tour, which is absolutely fabulous. You can go through and see how they built it right inside a mountain, basically. Walk across the dam here, look over the edge. Kind of reminds me of Hoover Dam, the way it's made in this very narrow, very steep and high gorge. And really enjoy this area. I'd say if you're boaters, kayakers, bring your kayaks, come up here, paddle around the lake. Right now it's like glass. It's beautiful up here. So we'll be coming back again. I might bring my kayak next time. Anyway, the plan starting out today is to go on down to a little town of Ione and traverse the mountain ranges up here to get to the other side to a town called Northport, which is right on the Columbia River. And right there in a place called China Bend is a great little winery, and it looks really very nice from the Harvest Toast photos. Well, we have a reservation there for tonight. So, barring any problems crossing the mountains on this dirt road, we'll get there in due time, safely, and we'll have an enjoyable stay there. Hopefully once we get on the other side of the range, I hope it's cleared up by now. I see big patches of blue, so the clouds aren't that bad. So hang in there, folks. With the girls and I, you never know what's going to happen, and sometimes we can change our plans in midstream for something better or maybe a little more adventurous. So keep watching and hit that subscribe button right now. And email us for a free logo sticker and membership card to the Doggone RV'N Adventures Club. Be part of the group, be part of the adventure, and follow us along, okay? Well, let's hit the road, okay? Well, I bypassed this rest stop and then remembered I haven't been up here in years since the first time I came in this area. So I backed up and came here and parked, and yep, this is an excellent place. Got many secluded picnic tables off the main paved trail up here to the falls. And we're just going to keep walking down the trail here. This is really nice. I remember being here years ago, last time I came up to Boundary Dam. This is just totally awesome. Nice and cool. Beautiful waterfall. Looks like there's been some rock slides up here. Oh yeah. And there's an old cave there. Goes back. Okay. Well, we're going to go back out. Continue on this trail. What's left of it. And we can walk right over here to the main falls.
just stopped in at a gas station here in the little town of Ione. Got instructions on how to get to the dirt road that's going to take me across the mountains here over to Rockport on the Columbia. So we'll see how long it takes here from Ione. It's 12 noon, so we'll see how long it takes to get there. Okay, this is where the pavement ends and the adventure begins on the dirt road across the mountain range. So we're on Smack House Road across the mountains here. I was told the other day that the other road to Meadow Lake was a good one, but after you pass Meadow Lake, the rest of that road looked like a long, messy string of spaghetti all over the mountains. People that here in Ione at the gas station suggested this to get over the hills to Rockport, more direct and a heck of a lot shorter than swirling all over the mountains on Meadow Lake Road. So we're taking our time going over the hills. Started with a full gas tank. It's only past noon, so we got plenty of time. No hurry. Drive safe. Get over the mountains, over the pass, and drop down into the other side. Saved me a couple hours, not many miles, going on the paved highway way south before I had to turn and go back up north. Well, it only took us an hour to get from Ione across the mountains on the dirt road to Rockport, and here we are crossing the Columbia River on our way to China Bend and our winery for the evening. Here we are up here in the northeastern corner of Washington State, not far from the Canadian border. We just crossed over from the town of Ione across these mountains and into the town of Rockport. Then we crossed the Columbia River, and now we're heading down the river to a place called China Bend, where there's the China Bend Winery, where we're going to spend the night. Kind of curious to see what kind of a winery they have this far north up in the corner of Washington State. We got some deer here. They're going to cross in front of us. Whoa, that was a pretty good jump. Whoa, look at that. That's amazing. There they go. All right. Well, that's cool. We're up here, it looks like a plateau. Well, I sure seem to find wineries in the weirdest places after taking about a 2-mile dirt road cut off from the main paved highway down towards the Columbia River. I finally came to this place, and lo and behold, out in the middle of the forest is a vineyard. Well, let's go get checked in and find out what this place is all about. As we traveled through the gate, we entered an area of enchanted buildings and a nice large grassy area. Word is this started out decades ago as a hippie commune, and over the years matured into a organic wine producing business. Here's another view of the wine tasting building there straight ahead on the right, with a large lush lawn in front for having a picnic and enjoying your wines and such. They have big events here at times, and this is a very, very nice area, very well manicured and put together, I think. Lovely winery at the base of the mountains, with the Columbia River flowing at the base of the mountains below. And here we are where we'll stay for the night at the China Bend Vineyard. This is a very special winery. It grows grapes that can only prosper and grow in the northernmost climates. and they use no chemicals or sulfides in how they process their grapes. So it's extremely natural winemaking. As we enter, we see the room in front of us as their bottling and production room where they process their wines. Turning around, we look back towards the entry door, and to the left is the wine tasting room, and to the right on the other side of the wall is another room to sit and enjoy your wine, and they have a fireplace that will warm you also. Besides producing organic wines, they also have a variety of organic dips, sauces, and vegetables and such that they produce on site. They also display their different wines and those that have won accolades from competition. Along with the wine tasting, they offered up 2 of their different dips that they make there on the farm, which were very delicious. And in fact, I bought 2 of them along with 2 bottles of their organic wine, which tasted very, very good. We parked for the night below the wine tasting room in a nice grassy area amongst the trees with a view of the vineyard and the high mountains across the valley where the Columbia lay below. That afternoon, the girls and I toured the vineyard, inspecting the grapes that were getting close to harvest time for their next batch of organic wines. The next morning, we were up and on our way, following the Columbia down to our next winery in the northern part of Washington State.